Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick little review here of the iPhone 6s and the Sony Xperia Z3 Plus, which is Sony's latest high-end phone until probably early October when the Z5 does land. And how does it compare against the iPhone 6s? We can have a look in this video to see, and I think in general the Sony still has some pretty awesome advantages here over the iPhone 6s, which you should definitely not rule out. And the first one is basically the display, which is a Full HD panel versus 720p on the iPhone 6s, which looks absolutely fantastic here with the Bravia tech as well as the triluminous display. The colours, etc., look second to none, really. I do think that Sony will be obviously pushing the boundary with the Z5 Premium coming with a 4K display. However, the 4K display only takes effect when consuming 4K content. It will be Full HD at most times, apparently, to conserve battery life. And that is obviously an argument that Apple have been making, saying there's no need for a display which is higher than 720p because it affects the battery. But I definitely think that Apple could upgrade the display to be a little bit more colourful when it comes to the PPI, as well as make it probably a little bit more edge to edge. You can see, I think the bezel on the Z3 Plus here is a little bit less. It's still a bit big if you ask me for the iPhone, but I think where the iPhone does have an advantage in terms of the build quality, I really do enjoy the metallic here compared to the scratch prone as well as fingerprint prone back on the Z3 Plus. Which I have actually got a few, I think, scratches here just from kind of like day-to-day use, but it's more over the fingerprints which really annoy me about glass finish. It is a very premium feeling device, the Z3 Plus, and I do enjoy they've got rid of a lot of the flaps that used to annoy the hell out of me. And you can see we can just put the charger in the bottom now. But I think that Sony, like Samsung, would be really good to go with a more metallic build quality for the next high-end phones. Maybe save the glass kind of construction for the front, where you don't really touch too much at the top, so you don't get all that kind of fingerprint malarkey. Really do enjoy the iPhone here for the build quality in that respect. We don't get a fingerprint scanner on the Z3 Plus. However, we are going to be getting one on the Z5 apparently on the corner, which some people have been testing out apparently already, and it seems to be very good in terms of unlocking the device as well as being very comfortable. So I'm really looking forward to the fingerprint scanner edition on the Z5. In terms of the cameras here, we're getting the 20.7 megapixel camera on the Z3 Plus versus a 12 megapixel iSight camera on the iPhone 6s. And I have been out and about actually with both of these, and I will be doing a speed test comparison here. I can give you a sneak peek though here what basically I have seen already. And in general, I think that the photos on the Z3 Plus are fantastic. I think it's rated just behind the LG G4, the Moto X Style on DxOMark, which is the official website for the best quality cameras. And the Z3 Plus is well up there. I think it scores about 83 or something. So when I first got the Z3 Plus, the software was horrible. It was causing all sorts of contrasty issues. But in terms of what I've seen from the pictures versus the iPhone 6, I think it does a fantastic job. But as I said, I will be doing a separate video checking that out. I think that in general the Z3 Plus gives you a little bit more to do on the camera software side of things. I think that the camera software is a bit kind of bare, shall we say, on the iPhone 6s. However, it does give you the ability to shoot 4K now, which we've never had before, which is quite cool. The 4K mode on the Z3 Plus has been a bit temperamental now and again, you know, especially with certain softwares. Like I upgraded to 5.1.1 on my Xperia Z2, and I had an issue with the 4K, so I had to like find a different firmware just to rectify that, and that's quite bad really. But Sony have been like improving the Z5 in terms of the construction, making it like more copper underneath, so it will dissipate the heat more, and they've been showing you like there's no more issues with the heating when it comes to using the camera. I think there was a review of the Z5 and they used the camera at the 4K for like a good 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and it didn't overheat. So I think Sony's finally figured that out, which is pretty awesome. And you can see we do get quite a lot more kind of settings here in the Sony, such as the AR Fun. I've always enjoyed this mode, which allows you to basically, if we just open this up, so you can see you can have some real good fun here. Then again, I think that there's probably not enough kind of room for me to do this. Who knows? No, there's not enough room, but basically you can have a really good fun time here, you know, putting some graphical like cartoons on your pictures and video. You don't get any of that on the iPhone. We get like the high resolution support. I'm not sure if the iPhone 6s supports high resolution kind of audio, but I know that the Z3 Plus does, because they had an offer on where you could get some high resolution headphones with the device, which is pretty cool. And you do get a lot more customization when it comes to the kind of equalizer here. Absolutely fantastic app, the music player, whereas you don't get that much on the iPhone. But I think if you go into the settings here, into the sounds, and you see the one thing which I don't like about iPhone here is how it's like buried away in terms of the settings. I can't even remember whereabouts it is, but it is somewhere in there. I have seen it before, like you can get access to the equalizer, but I definitely prefer the Sony when it comes to the Walkman app. I think it's just a little bit more interesting really. In terms of the battery life, we're getting a 3000 odd mAh, slightly smaller than the Xperia Z3 in the Sony, which I don't think the battery life is quite as good actually as the Z3 for some strange reason. Sony regressed a little bit there. However, the device obviously is waterproof and dustproof, IP68 certified. You don't get any of that on the latest iPhone, which I would have liked to have seen really. So I think from this video here, what you can take from this, there's certainly still advantages here to go for the Z3 Plus over the iPhone, and Apple still has a lot to catch up with here when it comes to like the waterproofing, as well as some of like the equalizer settings and things like that on the Sony. But I think the real comparison will be with the Xperia Z5 and the Xperia Z5 Premium, Z5 Compact, which I hope to get in as well to do a comparison of. So do stay tuned for that. But yeah, just a quick little video here then comparing these two. Hope you enjoy, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.